Evening, folks. I'm going to do here my top 10 Shawn Michaels matches. I've never talked about Shawn Michaels really, much really, but Shawn Michaels, to me, was a showstopper. He said he's the showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania, icon, one, one of the best ever to do it. Here are my top 10 Shawn Michaels matches. Number 10 is Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25. I put that low because 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 the build wasn't all that, but it was one of the greatest matches of all time. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker put on whatever match, and that should have been the main event, not Triple H and Randy Orton. That match was poor, but the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels match, that should have been the main event. But unfortunately it wasn't. But these two nearly destroyed each other. Nearly destroyed each other. It was crazy. But number 9 is Shawn Michaels Kurt Angle, WrestleMania. The ankle locks to super kick switching music to Kurt Angle giving angle slam to Shawn Michaels super kicking him out of nowhere. From the match itself was just so good. I never thought this match would take place. I thought it would never happen, and by God it did, and it delivered. And that was the match, one of the match of the nights at WrestleMania 21. Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle could go. The match at Avengers was good. The match at Homecoming, that was good with Iron Man, but this one was amazing. Number 8 is a triple threat match. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Chris Benoit for the world title. Even though Shawn Michaels lost, but that match was so good. Emotional match. Was these three put on a master triple threat for the world title. It was a tremendous story, and the aftermath was brilliant with Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero holding the world title and the WWE title. But Shawn Michaels and Triple H and Chris Benoit had a well match. Even the Backlash match was good. Next one is Bad Blood with Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at inside Hell in a Cell, the very first Hell in a Cell. The very first Hell in a Cell took place in '97, which was 29 years ago, folks. 29 years this year that the first ever Hell in a Cell took place in October. 29 years, where did that come from? But the match itself was a bloody match. 30 minutes, it was a war. These two, Shawn Michaels just got destroyed by The Undertaker. The blood getting thrown up from the cell to the table, everything was just so epic, amazing. Next, this match is very underrated, very underrated in my opinion. It's Shawn Michaels versus Mankind at In Your House Mind Game for the WWF title. That match was underrated. It is an underrated match and an underrated pay-per-view. In Your House 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 very good pay-per-views, especially this one. In Your House 10 and the main event was so good. From Mankind and from the super kick from Mankind, from everything was epic match. Next is Shawn Michaels Ric Flair. WrestleMania 24, which is 18 years ago. Think about it. 2008 is 18 years. 18 years in 2008 happened. How did that happen? I will never know. But this match, well, I'm sorry, I love you, to Shawn Michaels said the 3 words, "I'm sorry, Olivia super kicked him. Good night, 1, 2, 3." But the match itself was so good. John Cena versus Shawn Michaels in London, England. London, England. And an hour long. These two, when the bell rang, these two just had an epic match. Shawn Michaels should have walked out with the WWE title in London or WrestleMania. He should have held that belt more than twice or more than 3 times. Don't know how many times or it. But Shawn Michaels, John Cena match was so amazing. Next up, guys, is Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon ladder match, WrestleMania 10. What more can I say about that match? What more can I say about that ladder match, about that title match? If it wasn't for that ladder match, I don't think there'll be any good ladder matches now. Look at ladder matches now. Look at the TLC matches. Look at what they've done. Look what Shawn Michaels really done with the matches. The ladder match at WrestleMania 16. The TLC match, SummerSlam. The TLC 2 at WrestleMania. Ever since the ladder match at WrestleMania 10, the ladders, tables, and chairs have developed. Are those words? I don't know. But that match was amazing. 2 icons. I hope one day that match will be in the Hall of Fame. It deserves it. Next up, guys, is the return of Shawn Michaels in 2002. Shawn Michaels retired in 1998 for 4 years. 4 years he retired due to a serious back injury. And when he came back in 2002, and he had that one match against Triple H, we thought that was it. We thought that was it. But by God, that match was so good. But afterwards, when he came back afterwards, the matches he had with Triple H, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, The Undertaker, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, all of them, John Cena, well, they're so good, better than his previous years from 89 to 98. Don't get what their matches were good, but from 2012 to 2010, that was a better performance of Shawn Michaels, in my opinion. Shawn Michaels was the greatest performer, one of the greatest performers of all time. Next up, folks, is the WrestleMania 26. WrestleMania 26, with John Taker and Shawn Michaels, career versus the streak. This is my number 1. Why? Because of the build-up from WrestleMania 25 to WrestleMania 26. WrestleMania 25, Shawn Michaels almost ended the streak at WrestleMania, almost, but he didn't get the job done. And he was obsessed on ending the streak. And at the Royal Rumble, he wanted to win. He wanted to win that match to challenge Undertaker for the world title and to end the streak, but unfortunately he didn't win the Royal Rumble match. And before that, he challenged Undertaker to a match, and Undertaker said no. So at No Way Out, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, can't remember which one it were, Shawn Michaels cost Undertaker the match and cost him his world title belt. And that made Undertaker, and then the next night on Raw, Undertaker accept the challenge of a match with a match for WrestleMania, but on one condition. Shawn Michaels had to put up his career. If Undertaker put it on his feeder streak WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels had to put his career on the line, and it was official. The career was on the line, the streak was on the line, and the week after it was a couple of weeks after it was now there were no board. You knew it was going to be one of those matches where you didn't want to go get a drink or go get a snack or anything. Because this match was so good from start to finish. Yes, Undertaker won, but by God, this match and the story afterwards was amazing. Amazing match for Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And that is for honorable mention, the Shawn Michaels Mr. Perfect SummerSlam. That's not a bad match. The Shawn Michaels and Crusher King of the Ring. Shawn Michaels Money Jenny versus Orient Express at the Royal Rumble 91. That was a very good opening tag match. That was a very good tag match. The Tatanka match at WrestleMania 9. That was a good match. Shawn Michaels is offered the better match at WrestleMania 12. Shawn Michaels was the greatest. Him and Tito Santana had a good opening match at WrestleMania 8. Him and Tito Santana, Money and the Boy and Orku, that was a good tag match. Shawn Michaels is Shawn Michaels, the showstopper, the icon, Mr. WrestleMania. And that is, folks, my top 10 Shawn Michaels matches. Shawn. I didn't know, and this year is the 30 odd years of the theme song that he's got now. 30 years, and it's still one of the best songs of all time. This week, tomorrow, I'm going to talk about who should be champions in each era, from NL Tag and the Big Champion. My top 10 Rey Mysterio matches, maybe. Next week, from 9th to 11th, English midfielders, since it's the 3rd anniversary of Stone Cold. Talk about him, my wrestling films, and we'll do the most shocking transfers, and we'll do if there's a story or some news about happening football or wrestling, and I'll talk about that. I'll not only wrestling, not only football. I'll do films. I'll talk about Disney, like favorite Disney characters. I'll talk about my favorite songs, my favorite video games, my game console. I'll talk about that. It doesn't have to be wrestling. It has to be anything in particular. I'll talk about my favorite talk about life in general. If you want to ask me some questions, feel free to comment underneath, or on Facebook or my wrestling group. I'll answer it. I'll talk about it. Anything, guys. Don't be if you want me to do a topic about anything, ask me and I'll do it. That's all, folks. Until tomorrow, have yourself a good night.